Welcome back everyone. Thank you for clicking on my channel. I have the Juiced Scrambler here and I just wanted to show you some of the upgrades. I've had this bike now for almost 2 months. I have about 284 miles, so I can give you my good feedback of what I think about this bike. I have customized the front end plate a little bit. You can see I have my logo on there, Juiced and electric all-wheel. More on that in just a little bit. Also, I have the Lumos blinkers as well as the Lumos helmet. I don't know if you can see it on the other camera. But yeah, I think this bike is a awesome, amazing bike. I don't even know how to express the look of this bike is amazing. I love how the battery is in the compartment here. It's hidden in a way. There's also vents here, so as you're riding, the air goes right through it. The controller is underneath here, and that is on a metal plate. That metal plate will help diffuse some of that heat coming from the controller. I can actually feel the heat from the controller and battery when I'm maintaining a higher rate of speed for a little bit, but it's not bad. The KKE suspension is amazing. That's what makes this ride I've never had a bike just handle so well without bouncing all over the road. It just handles well all the way around. I finally got my customized nameplate in there. My name is Joey and it's a 52 volt bike. Nowhere on the bike is there a 52 volt logo. All the original ones displayed the 52 volts, so I figured on my nameplate I can showcase that. Coming around to the picture side of the bike, as they call it, I have added my own foot pegs. Click easing up and down. Added my own pedals. Also added reflective tape around the rims. Add some decals on the bumper, or the fender I should say. Some more decals over here added. Coming along to the dash. This is my GPS remote for my Action 4. That will measure the speed, so I can put the speedometer on the dash for you on the screen. I've added a bell, does not come with a bell. Added these mirrors. These mirrors work pretty awesome. If you hit a tree branch, it's just gonna push it, and you can literally reset it by turning it all the way around. But this is what I want to highlight here. Right now, I am in pedal assist 0. So it's not going to be live, but I have replaced the thumb throttle with the full twist throttle. Now what that does is I'm able to better modulate the speed of the bike. I'll show you that more on the ride. Okay, over here on the left-hand side, I have the controller for the left and right turn signals for the Lumos. Here's another look at the full twist throttle. It's actually over here on the right-hand side. Full twist throttle here. What do you say? Let's go for a ride and see how this handles. So right off the bat, I was off in 0. That way I do not accidentally whiskey throttle it. Let's put it up to 1 and let's use the throttle. And let me actually turn on my GPS. Okay, I am now connected GPS is still acquiring signal, so it might be a couple of moments before you see the speedometer on the dash, but let's go ahead. So right now I have it in torque mode, and I've been using this bike in torque mode for the most part of using it. I have tried cadence sensor a few times. Cadence sensor works great if you want to maintain a higher speed. The torque sensor works great if you just want to go slow on trails. And that's what I'm using right now. I find it's best suited for going slow and you want to maintain a slower speed. Otherwise, in pedal assist 1, it's like over 400 watts and you get up to 15, 20 miles an hour pretty quickly. So you're not able to go quite too slow, which is a shame because I like sometimes just to go slow in the park and take my time. This is a single speed bike, so you will lose pedal around 15 miles an hour at 12 here, 14, and I'm already starting to lose. There is a trail that is coming up on the left that I want to go up and see how it handles the climbing ability. I will change it into pedal assist 4 for this. Alright, I'm just actually going to use throttle only. This bike can definitely handle up throttle only. Handles up these bumps no problem. These bikes, lots of rocks here. Still able to maneuver the bike around everything. All right. Hey, thank you.
Nice.
All right, so I have it in 4, but 4 is a bit too jumpy for me, even for that hill. So I usually keep this in 1. I like to keep as much pedal to, or like as much pressure to the pedal as possible. But what I really wanted to show you today is number 1, this twist throttle here on the right. This twist throttle makes this bike, fits the moto, it definitely completes the style, and when you're off-road and your thumb is stumbling upon the throttle, this way your hand is always on it. I just got to be aware of that whiskey throttling and not to accidentally maneuver this throttle. So the other thing is there is a hack so that you can go faster than 20 with the throttle. As you know, this is a very strict class 1, 2, or 3 e-bike. The bike does generously get it up to about 30, 31, but then we'll back it down to the 28 miles an hour that you are supposed to be at legally. How you doing? So the throttle only goes to 20, and that is true with all electric bikes. Any bike brand that wants to not have risks of lawsuits later on or potential not able to sell them because of these, this brand and electric and others have followed the law to a T. So that means throttle will always stop at 20. But what I want to show you is you can manipulate the settings. Well, I guess first, let me just show you, before I do anything, that the throttle does go to 20 and will stop. So let's do that right now. Throttle only. All right, it went to 22 and now just maintaining 22 miles an hour. All right, so yeah, throttle 22, then it will start to, if you use it long enough, it'll bring it back down to the 20. So, let me go into the settings. We'll go into the shade here. Okay. Now, I don't recommend going above the speed limit that the bike normally goes, which it does, capable of going up to 30, then back and down. So, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but I'm going to go into the settings here. And let me see here. Going to go down to tire size. The size on the bike comes at 22.3. Now, interestingly enough, so you're going to click on the arrow and then use the power button to bring it down. The lowest it will bring it down is about 15, I think, and a half. Won't let you go any lower. And I think they did that with the idea that people are going to catch on to this trick. 15 inches exactly. All right, so let's exit and see what that does. I've done this on my electric XP4 and I've gotten the throttle to 30. I'm in pedal assist 1. I have the throttle max. Now let's see what the throttle will get us to, but I think we're going to need to go on the road a little bit. So let me see if I can get a safe spot. The other caveat that I forgot to mention is I've been running this way since I hit about 140 miles on this bike. So for over 140 miles ridden under this setting, I've been primarily using this setting and I love it. I love the throttle to be able to go up to 30 miles an hour. It's a single speed bike. It's hard to modulate speed past 20 with the pedals, whether you're in torque or cadence. This way I'm able to modulate any speed I want using this full twist throttle by Lay Key Pacemaker. I will leave that in the link down in the description. If you're interested, it definitely upgrades this bike. It definitely makes it feel more like a Moto E-style bike. When you're just riding it, you just get on it and just go. So the downfall is the speed is not going to match the actual speed you're going. So I always have my speedometer here. I also have my GPS here. So you're going to see it on here as well as on the screen. And even though this will read lower, that's because the bike thinks it's going slower, so it's going to provide you more power to get up to what it thought was 20, which is actually 30. So with the way they calibrated it, it won't let you go past 15.0. I'm thinking that's a safety thing because if you went down any lower, you could stress the motor out. And that's what you don't want to do. So you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to abuse it. You don't want to run the motor too hot for too long. You will get an error message. I have not yet, but I have seen other YouTubers, they've gotten too hot, and that's really doing like sand tests, really hard core stress tests. I'm not here to do a bike review on this one. I'm just here to enjoy this bike, but I did want to share some of my feedback after driving this bike for almost 300 miles. Well, it's definitely over 300 miles. The odometer says 284. However, say an 18-mile ride, it's only registering about 10 miles on the odometer because of the tire size difference. It's registering when I'm going slower, it registers less miles, and therefore I should have a lot more than that technically on this bike. But we'll go with that 284 miles, and I just love this bike. I have the Discover 2, that's a great road bike. I have the electric XP4, that's a great folding bike if I need to go away in the car and bring something with me. And I have the Magician Alpha, which is, it still is one of my favorite bikes. I can't say it's not. It goes 50 miles an hour. It's a different league of bikes. If I need power, want to go fast, that's a great bike. Massachusetts is like other states revamping their laws, voting on things. So it looks like any bike over 30, you're gonna have to be required to register it and get a tag for it, which I'm okay with. And then that way I can actually legally drive it in the road and not have to worry about staying below the 28 miles an hour unless I'm in an off-road area, which I'm able to go faster than that. So that bike is also a lot more heavier. This one's a lot smaller. I can just get on, I can get off, I can stop at lights, able to put my feet both flat on the ground. I'm 5'6" for context and 130 pounds or so. So I have the shock set to the least amount of compressions because I am so light. And even so, it rides great even up this hill. Waiting for a clear spot to test out this throttle here. So literally just go in the settings, go to tire size, brings it down to 15.0, exit out, and you get full throttle. I have my throttle set to not follow the PAS settings. And that way I can modulate it even through this nice twist throttle. It really modulates it. I can go really slow, really fast. The thumb throttle worked pretty good, but this you're gonna be able to leverage much easier. All right, so there's no cars behind me. I have my radar up here, my speed here, my GPS going, and I am not using my feet at all. I am just using this throttle. My speed on the display is showing 17 miles an hour. I'm really going 27. Let's do it all the way. That wasn't even all the way. Now I open it up. 32 miles an hour on the display. On the GPS, 32, 30 miles an hour, 31. The bike is registering about 19.9 miles an hour. So that's why the throttle cuts off at that speed. So that was our high speed test. It can go 32 miles an hour with throttle only. I did not pedal a bit. If you're looking to make this bike even funner, then you need to get the Pacemaker by Leakey. It is a good buy. It is a little bit on the pricey side, but if you already spent almost $2 grand on this bike, what's an extra $100? Using the link in the description helps this channel move forward. Okay, there is a really bumpy road over here. I'm gonna go down and show you. I'm gonna stand up for this. It's kind of no sound. Any other bike I've got, it was sound. I have a bag, I have things going on, things on my handlebars. Only thing in the back of here is the chain tensioner and occasionally the kickstand. But this, any other bike I've been on was horrible. I would never go through here. Not that I would want to easily go through here now, but it can definitely handle it. This suspension is meant to be abused. I've jumped off sidewalks and when it lands, it is buttery smooth. I've never had a suspension do that. Most suspensions would definitely bottom out. This one, look at that, so smooth. No sounds. Even the motor is, you hear it whine at higher speeds, but relatively speaking, I am not surprised because it is a powerful motor. This motor peaks at 1764. The math does math. So you are buying a legit bike, not the legit brand, but it is a legit bike. If you have any questions, please put it down in the description below. I have just been riding this bike, enjoying it. I haven't been motivated to do many videos, but did want to get this one out. I'm surprised no one has figured out this hack. So definitely try it out. Don't abuse it. Although I will say, I have been using it over 140 miles and probably closer to almost 170 miles in actual, because of the way the GPS calculates it at its incorrect amount of mileage. So even at its incorrect mileage, I have not done any damage. Everything sounds good, everything performs good. I drove it back here in its regular setting and everything works fine. I didn't stress out anything. So if you're looking for some fun and you want the throttle experience to go to 30 miles an hour, then let's try it out. So I'm not pedaling and we're just gonna go up. I'm actually going up a hill. And to be honest, I never actually fully throttle it, which is nice. It's like a car. On a car, you never really go to the floor unless you have like a 4-cylinder. On like a regular 48-volt bike, you would definitely put the throttle all the way. This one, I can leverage and go in and out as much as I want. Even if I wanted to go, say, 10 miles an hour or less. Let me stop and just start, just to show you. So I'm 0. I'm just gonna use the throttle and I'm just gonna go really slow. So right now, I'm just using the throttle and 3 miles an hour. Okay, let's try shoot for, that's 6. All right, so a little bit more. 7. A little bit more. I am going up a hill a little bit. Gonna give it just a little bit more. 9. 11. A little bit more. Just have to hear the motor whine more. We're at over 500 watts. 12. So as you can see, you're able to really pick your speed, and with that in mind, you're able to hold down the down button and that will maintain cruise control. I've done cruise control at 28. Let's try it. So right now, I'm just using the throttle. Engaging cruise control. Right now, cruise control. No throttle, no pedals, and I'm maintaining 27 miles an hour. Look at that. About 1100 watts. I'm gonna hit the brake to disable it. Okay. So, you can do cruise control on this baby at 28 miles an hour. Now, again, you're not going to have the correct mileage. You are going to have to decide the trade-off. Do you want correct mileage on your bike? Do you want more fun while you're on your bike? For me, I want to have more fun on my bike. I think having throttle limited to 20 is like having a Corvette limited to 40. Like, you buy a bike, you have a design, and I understand there's laws, but definitely give the person who's buying it the option to unlock it. Other bike brands do. Discover, you're able to unlock it. Other bike brands, you're able to accept terms and conditions saying that you are, make sure you check your local jurisdictions and make sure that the laws allow you to ride with the throttle unlocked. But having a throttle also might be for the good. Like, what happened if there's a dog and you're like, don't want to put your feet down because like the dog's gonna hit your feet? Well, now I have a throttle, I can put my feet up and just go. So there's definitely, I mean, I could argue you can go faster than 30, but that's a different story for a different day. I'm just talking about the throttle going from 20 to 30. The bike can do 30, why can't the throttle? I understand it's a law thing, but it's a stupid law. Allow the people to adjust it. But if you don't want to do it, wait for them to do it, you have a way of doing it. One more time, go into your settings, go onto tire size, bring it down to 15.0, the lowest it will go, and your throttle will go 30 to 32 miles an hour. I'm 130 pounds, so for me, that's the speed I got. For you, it might be different, so give it a try. You heard it here first.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more content.